Alright, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to Mega Man Legacy Collection. My name is John, and this is going to be a special video because I've been playing Mega Man for a long time. Well, I used to play it when I was a kid a lot, and this game came out about 2 days ago. So I'm going to be covering it in like sort of a review fashion, just pretty much showing you what it's about, what's added, and what it is pretty much. So first of all, this collection is like all 6 games in one thing, so it's kind of like a mix of all the old classics put into one. And what's added in this one is a museum mode, which is where you see everything, all the characters, all the enemies, and pretty much just look at it, all the stats in that. That's pretty neat. There's also a challenge mode where there has leaderboards, and you could complete things in under time. You could watch other people do it to see how they did it as well. And all the 6 games. So in times I played most of it. I actually only played the 4th and 5th one, the original ones in the past. But now is a chance to actually get to play all 6 of them. But what I'm going to be showing you in the video is what we're going to start off with is the challenge mode. I did one of them. It actually took a long time. It's harder than it actually, or it's harder than I remembered it to be when I was a kid. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older and stuff. But anyway, you're going to see that. There's like a timer. You could watch it. I'm pretty low on the leaderboards, but if you find me, let me know. And after that, we're going to be showing you like a little bit of gameplay from each of the 6 games, like 1, 2, 3. There's actually a background with the number on the top right where it just shows you 1 through 6. That's how you know which game it is or which Mega Man it is from that selection. Or you may imagine like the older graphics compared to the newer graphics. They all kind of look the same in a way, but yeah, you can probably tell which one's the newer ones anyway. But what is in this bundle or the Legacy Collection pretty much? It's all 6 games put into one under a new engine. It's called the Eclipse engine, and yeah, it's pretty neat. So for all of you who haven't played it or like haven't even heard of it or haven't played it in a long time, there's a lot of scaling for difficulty for like beginners or advanced players, and there's a lot of stuff to get you into the series if you haven't played it already. There's not much of a story. It's kind of just like go from point A to point B, kill a boss. That's essentially Mega Man in a nutshell. But yeah, play all the classics. It's like an 8-bit kind of HD finish to it compared to the originals. It definitely looks nicer. There isn't too much in the options menu to look at. There's like a full screen, bordered, or windowed mode, and that's pretty much it. There's no audio options. I kind of had to lower the audio just because there's no audio option. It's like blasting, so I just had to. It's kind of weird to change and edit around. So if it's a little too quiet, I apologize. It's just how I had to do it. Otherwise, it'd be too loud or too quiet. There's no in between. But yeah, for both players, like whether you're new or you're experienced, there's a remix challenge mode, and what it does is like it combines all 6 into one and makes it like a special challenge arena where you complete it, and that's what you're going to be seeing. And that was one of the difficult ones actually. Like it took longer than most people. Like I actually took a really long time on it, and you had to actually practice it a lot. But overall, I like how they added a leaderboard and video replays to it, just because I like seeing how other people did it and where I messed up to where people did it perfectly. But yeah, if you have played Mega Man in the past, I think it's definitely worth checking out. It was released on the 25th. It's like all 6 games in one, $15. It did come out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, I believe. And if you aren't going to check it out, they're going to be bringing it to the 3DS and a physical copy for the consoles in 2016, so that's something to consider. But yeah, there's not really much more to this. It's just like a huge Mega Man game. If you're a fan of it, you probably have it already. But just to summarize everything once again, what's included is the Legacy Collection is 6 games in one. the updated graphics, a new engine, challenge modes, leaderboards, replays, and definitely I feel like the leaderboards are the big thing for this game, keeping it alive right now, because it's definitely one of those things you used to play single player a while, and now it is actually an incentive to go back multiple times to beat it. So, as you may imagine, regardless of what platform you're playing, this does have achievements, and I would highly recommend, if you are playing this on PC, I would probably recommend playing this with the controller, as there's no mouse support, it's just using your keyboard for the most part. So I found it a little bit easier to play this with a controller. But it does have 8 different languages, and overall I think it was a good game. It's definitely worth checking out. For $15, I would definitely give it like a 4 out of 5 or 8 out of 10, whatever you guys want to do. It's overall nice, but I just wish there was a little bit more options to it, like in the options menu. Some of the things just made no sense to it, but like how they didn't have audio sliders and it's just blasting, you can't really change that. But what I did think was neat is before, like if you don't know what a certain thing does, there's a museum mode where you just look at all the characters, see how much health they have, best way to beat them, and all that stuff. Just in general, it gives you a lot of information, so regardless of if you are experienced or not, it's pretty good to check out. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, or would like to see a specific part and more in depth of a specific game from 1 to 6 you would like to see, definitely let me know. I'm probably going to be playing this for a while. It's one of the more interesting titles that came out recently, so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a like. It does help the channel grow. I do appreciate it. And you could follow all my social media in the description. But once again, hope you enjoyed it. Have a fantastic day, and consider subscribing. I do upload videos 7 days a week of a lot of other different things, so hopefully you'll find something new every day. And yeah, see you later.